Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, for tonight's boys basketball game between Westside and Papillion La Vista. It is senior night, and we are ready to go. I'm Jonathan Snover, Theo Jansen on the color tonight, Joe Graves on the camera. Theo, what are the Warriors going to have to do tonight to upend this Monarchs team?
The Warriors are going to have to be really efficient in their passing, Jonathan. They're Papillion La Vista plays a lot of zone, so in order to confound that defense, they're going to need to have nice, crisp, clean passes to get open looks. And I think if they have an up-tempo offense, they'll have a lot of success against this Papillion La Vista team.
One key thing that stands out for the Monarchs, at least on the number sheet, is their 6'6", 300-ish pound forward in Preston Kellogg that's going to look to slow down Chase Thompson, the senior who's having a great year for the Warriors this year.
Yeah, Kellogg is a force to be reckoned with inside. So it will be interesting to see how Thompson handles that.
And again, that goes back to the zone, that goes back to the passing. It's not going to be just Chase tonight. It's going to be everyone.
Yeah, I think Westside will look to draw the defense in and kick it back out to one of their sharpshooters like Booth or Nagombi tonight.
All right, so we're just a few minutes away from tip-off as we've got the starting lineups going here inside Westside. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. All right, welcome back inside Westside High School basketball fans. We're just about set for tip-off this varsity boys basketball game on senior night between the Warriors and the Papillion La Vista Monarchs. The starting five out there tonight will be the four seniors, Chase Thompson, Tucker Hagan, Drew Gibbons, and Damon Ross, along with Jaden Booth as we get going here in this one.
Drew Gibbons is going up for the tip against Preston Kellogg.
Whistle blows, and here we go. And Gibbons will win the tip over Kellogg. So the Warriors will have possession first, going right to left, away from their home bench. It'll be Thompson now. Gibbons on the inside for two, and the senior opens the scoring for the Warriors tonight.
A lot of crisp passes on that possession and a great find by Tucker Hagan to find Drew Gibbons inside.
Monarchs opened up in a 3-2, so they're looking to keep the Warriors off the perimeter and to move the ball inside. It'll be Kellogg for two. He just had the body there and went up with it.
Westside will look to limit those kinds of possessions for the Monarchs.
Tucker Hagan will pull up from the short corner, and it's no good. Anytime Kellogg gets the ball one-on-one in there, it's going to be tough for any defender. So Westside's going to have to keep the ball out of his hands and force the Monarchs to pass the ball. As Ross goes up, and it's no good on the transition layup. It'll be Thompson on the right side.
Westside's really been moving the ball across the court on this possession.
And that's a three-pointer for the senior Chase Thompson. And it's a 5-2 ball game. On that possession, it looked like the Monarchs were in more of a boxing one, trying to limit Jaden Booth with their prime defender. And then they had the two guys on the blocks and two guys up on the elbow.
Yeah, they definitely want to keep the ball out of Booth's hands because with Kellogg's presence inside, that's going to work to limit Chase Thompson. And Booth is the Westside's other prolific scoring threat.
Scoring threat, passing threat. He's just an all-around solid player for the Warriors. As the three is no good off the backboard and out.
A nice play by Kellogg there to swat away that rebound right out of the hands of Westside.
So that'll be 44, Luke Lindenmeyer, as the Monarchs keep this game within one here early. We're just over 2 minutes in. It's looking like the juniors Carl Brown and PJ Nagami are getting set to enter this basketball game at the next timeout. Or stoppage in play, I suppose, as Thompson misses the three.
Nice rebound by Tucker Hagan.
He goes back up with it, but it's double coverage. That's not a very high percentage shot. So it'll be McLaughlin. Gonna call a jump ball. It looked like they're trying to strip it, but Ingerson there had good grip on that ball.
And the possession arrow sends it to the Monarchs.
So Carl Brown, PJ Nagami, and Chandler Meeks will all enter the floor, and the regular starting five for Jim Simons is out there. Westside's gone into a more of a 2-3, trying to get Thompson in the middle there, and then Meeks, it looked like, to cover Kellogg on both sides. Thompson is blocked, but he gets his own rebound. He'll go back up. No good off the back iron. Meeks comes down with it. He'll go out to Nagami. Now it's Brown. Thompson for three. It's good. That's his second three of the night. He's 2 for 2 from the outside, and he's got 6 points.
That was a little bit of a crazy possession there for Thompson. He got blocked to grab the rebound, tipped it up for another shot, and then eventually was found for three.
It's all about that pass. Thompson made the move. They found him at the top of the key, and he hit that shot. It was excellent awareness from all five on the floor there. So Lindenmeyer will go up, and it's no good, but McLaughlin will come down with it. So McLaughlin will drive at the hoop, open lane. He'll go up. Shot's no good, but they're going to send him to the line. That's going to be on number 5, Chandler Meeks. That's his first foul and the team's first, pardon. McLaughlin will go to the line.
McLaughlin is a 65% free throw shooter on the year.
And he misses the first. So it's still a 4-point ball game. We're just about halfway through the first quarter. Second one up. It's good. Rims in. So we've got a 3-point ball game on our hands as Westside will have the ball coming right to left. Thompson's found on the inside. He'll go up. Nothing on the shot. On the double team there from Lindenmeyer and Kellogg, but Thompson will head to the line.
And that was a foul on Lindenmeyer.
It's going to be his first and the team's first. Thompson will head to the line. First one's up. It's off the back iron.
Thompson's a 74% free throw shooter.
Big man at the line is not often something that you see in efficiency rating. But Thompson at 74% that's a decent mark as he hits his second.
Westside implementing some full court press on this possession.
It's going to be Jacob Rodriguez now. He's working against Booth.
That's a little bit of a size mismatch for Rodriguez.
So it'll be Kellogg working one-on-one with Thompson. He'll go out. McLaughlin now. He'll go right. Back to Rodriguez for three. The left-hander. No good. Thompson will come down with the rebound. Booth throws it away. Looked like he wanted Chandler Meeks to make the cut there. It did not happen, and the ball wound up out of bounds. So the possession will be to the Monarchs coming left to right.
That's something the Warriors will want to limit tonight. Their turnovers.
Still got a little space at 4 points. And so they're going to get Ingerson there over and back. So the Westside Warriors will have possession. It'll be Brown with the inbound. Looked like he was trying to pivot. He just slid a little bit there and crossed back over the line. Thompson will go to Nagami for three. It's good from the left corner.
Nagami's a 46% three-point shooter on the year, so that's a shot he's going to make more often than miss if he's wide open.
And Booth finds a lane. He'll go up. It's good. And it's going to be a timeout for Coach Moore. Timeout, Papillion La Vista, with 2:31 left in the first quarter, and Westside has a 9-point lead. The momentum has shifted to the Warriors here after Booth was able to find that passing lane. They're making their shots. Nagami found a really good open look. There's been a couple really good possessions here in the past few minutes for Westside.
Booth had a great steal at half court that he turned into a layup.
So Westside will have, pardon me, Monarchs will have possession. The Westside came up into a press a few minutes ago, and now it's going to be working on the inbound play. It'll be Ingerson. Booth is almost in the passing lane again for the second time in as many possessions, but
he tried to steal the ball there, but didn't want to get called for a foul.
It's a heads-up play to back off. But he gets a steal anyway off the save.
Nice hustle by Ingerson to try and keep that ball in play.
They're going to call Jaden Booth for a player control foul going up at the basket. That's going to be his first of the night and the team's second. So Kyle Ingerson will have the inbound to Preston Kellogg. And the Monarchs will try to work against this press, but Jaden Booth's there, and there's a little shoulder-to-shoulder contact. And
that's
Booth is called for his
two
second
fouls
foul.
for Jaden Booth.
It's his second and the team's third, so Reggie Thomas will come on. Thomas was the unsung hero in that game against Creighton Prep. A few weeks ago, a big win for the Warriors to kind of propel them. They're now on a 7-game winning streak. But Thomas in that second quarter of that Creighton Prep game was doing everything for the Warriors. So Kellogg has come off and Matt Adamic has come on for the Monarchs. In addition to number 20, Joey Hylock.
Adamic is actually the tallest player on Papillion at 6'9", 3 inches taller than Westside's tallest player.
Thomas gets a hand in there, and Nagami comes up with it. He'll go to Meek. 4-2, and the Warriors score in transition to extend their lead to 11, the largest lead of the night. It's now double digits.
1:25 left in the first.
It's a three from Lindenmeyer, no good. Thompson and Adamic went up for that rebound, and they're going to call Adamic. So on to the court will be Nick Barnett for the Monarchs. We've got 1:15 to go, and it's an 11-point basketball game. Westside possession coming right to left.
Thompson's come out, and Tucker Hagan has come in for the Warriors.
So it'll be Gambi. He'll go to Brown. Brown for three from the left wing. That was deep, and that didn't even hit the rim. Nothing but net for Carl Brown downtown. And we've got 3 points for Brown and a 14-point lead for the Warriors.
Brown and Nagami were very patient on that possession, waiting for an open look.
So Nagami gets a hand on the shot from Hyluck. Sort of scramble, winds up in a foul. Got a hand check. It's going to be on number 5, the freshman, Chandler Meeks. It's his second of the night and the team's fourth.
He'll come out. DeMond Ross will come in.
And the Monarchs will have possession underneath their own basket. It's Hyluck now. The Monarchs working against this one-on-one, man-to-man defense for the Warriors. The shot is missed from 34 Ingerson and results in a foul on the rebound. It's going to be on number 42, Nick Barnett. It's his first, team's third, and as Tucker Haken checks out and Chase Thompson checks in, there's 20 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Westside will likely play for the last shot of the quarter.
We've got 6 seconds to go. It's Ross now. Ross will go into Thompson. Thompson will go up. Nothing. It's blocked, and the buzzer will run out. So we have a 14-point ball game on our hands at the end of the first. It's 19-5 Westside.
Westside played a very efficient quarter of basketball. They
passed the ball around. They found some good shots. They made their good shots.
They had a lot of intensity on defense going for steals and limited Monarchs' possessions.
So they'll take another moment, and so will we. We'll be right back on Warrior Television with the second quarter. Welcome back inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, as Westside leads the Papillion La Vista Monarchs 19-5 after one quarter of play in varsity boys basketball action. Coming off the heels of a win over the Papillion La Vista girls. That was a top 10 matchup. Westside girls have found their rhythm lately. So we'll get back going here with the second quarter. Westside allowed just 5 points in that first quarter.
And on the floor for the Warriors is Thompson, Nagombi, Brown, Ross, and Thomas.
Booth will be sitting for a little bit. He's got 2 fouls on him.
And Meeks will be sitting as well.
Brown for another 3, no good. The rebound comes down to Matt Adamic. So nothing going on the first possession for the Warriors, and it'll be Monarchs ball now on the right side. Ball is knocked out of bounds from Ross, and so the Monarchs will get possession. It's Owen McLaughlin now at the top of the key.
And Westside has switched his defense to a man. They were in zone earlier.
Three-pointer is off the mark from Heilich. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. They'll say it last touch Heilich. And Westside will get the possession. Up 14 here early in the second quarter. Westside, of course, in their home white and reds. For the Monarchs maroon and gold with a little bit of white. Brown now on the left side.
Westside's backcourt has been doing a lot of patient passing.
That ends up in a Thomas 3, but it's no good. McLaughlin will come down with the rebound for the Monarchs. Westside's kind of slowed the pace down a little bit here to start this second quarter. Working against that zone. Monarchs will have possession here on the right side. Got Rodriguez at the top of the key. He'll work against Nagombi. Going to McLaughlin now.
The Monarchs are having a tough time penetrating and getting inside on this man defense.
But they're being very patient. They're not forcing anything up just because they can't get on the inside. They're trying to work around this Westside defense.
They know to get back in this game, they need to be very efficient with their possessions. And they're
just as you say that, McLaughlin's going to get called for the travel. So it'll be 54, Preston Kellogg. He's back on for number 50, Matt Adamic. And 34, Kyle Ingerson's back on for number 20, Heilich.
Nagombi came out and Booth came in for the Warriors.
As they're coming right to left. Westside has been very patient tonight. And they're going to get Jacob Rodriguez. the junior on the push call there on the far side. So
That's
going
his
to be
first
his
foul of the night.
and the team's fourth of the first half. No points have been scored here in the first 2.5 minutes of this second quarter, but both teams playing very patient basketball, waiting for their opportunity. So it's going to be Booth to Brown. Brown will penetrate. He'll go to Thomas. Thomas will go out to Thompson for three. Good. Nothing but net.
That's Thompson's third three of the night.
He's got 10 points after going 1 and 2 at the line as well. We've got a 17-point basketball game. As the pass to Kellogg is just over his head, and Brown comes down with it. Ross. Ross will go in. They're going to call him for a carry. Say he got his palm under that one and kind of brought it back over. So,
And Westside was trying to pick up the tempo on that possession.
they'll continue to press here, up 17, just under 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Westside is looking to slow down Kellogg, and they did. He passed it out.
Kellogg tried to work inside but couldn't get a good shot off.
It was a good job of help defense there, bringing 2 guys on him, not letting him back his way in there. That foul is going to be on White, the Warriors, number 4, Damon Ross. That's his first of the night. Team's 5th. So it's going to be Kyle Ingerson to the line, looking for the Monarchs' first points in quite some time. And he hits the first, so it's a 16-point lead here, 4.5 to go in the second quarter.
That point ended a 14-0 run by the Warriors.
Second shot's up, and it's good. So it's a 15-point lead.
The Monarchs have switched into a full court press.
Monarchs have also not scored from the field since a few minutes to go in that first quarter. So Westside has been locking down on D and being very patient on offense, and that's where we're at right now. We've got Thompson for 3. No good off the front iron. And Kellogg will come down with the rebound, just bodying his way into that lane. So it'll be McGoughlin now. He's near half court. He'll go right. McLaughlin will go to Rodriguez. He'll try to go inside, but Brown's there to knock it away, and Thompson comes up with it. Thompson will find Thomas. 4-2 on transition, and it is a 17-point game. Just under 4 minutes to play in the second quarter.
Nice pass by Thompson on that last possession.
Good to look ahead. Rodriguez now. He'll go right. It's going to be a 3 from Ingerson, but it's no good.
Ngambi will come down with that rebound.
Booth. He'll go into a world of people, and nothing's there. He's just blocked, so McLaughlin will take it all the way on transition. No good. And Brown will come down with it. Brown. He'll go coast to coast. It's good, and the foul. It was a wild sequence of events there. Very fast-paced couple shots from both sides, and it ends with Brown at the free throw line and an and one opportunity.
That is exactly what the Warriors want to do in this game. Keep the Monarchs on their toes.
So we've got a timeout from Dan Moore, head coach for Papillion La Vista. He'll take a minute to talk things over with his boys. We've got a 19-point basketball game, and Brown will be at the line right after this to try to make it 20. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. All right, folks, welcome back inside Westside High School. We've got Carl Brown at the line trying to finish off an and one opportunity after a wild sequence of events with 3:08 left here in the second quarter and a 19-point Westside lead.
And Papillion La Vista will be looking to crawl back in this game before halftime and try to get a little momentum after this free throw by Brown.
Brown's first shot up. It's good. So the Warriors' lead is extended to 20 here. They have not even allowed 10. So the Monarchs will have it now. This is Ingerson going at the basket. He'll put up a little floater, and it's good. Cut the lead to 18. So it'll be Brown. Brown will go to Meeks. Warriors working it around. Got a sizable lead, so there's no need to rush anything. Nagami makes a cut
by Carl Brown to find Nagami inside.
Nagami just made that cut and outran his defender. Found his way to the basket for two more, and the Westside lead is 20. It's going to be two more for Lindenmeyer, and the Monarchs are up into double digits for the first time tonight. Nagami will bring it up slowly. We've got 2 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Booth will go right to Nagami. Warriors taking their time, making their cuts. Makes it go out to Booth for three. No good. Off the front iron.
Booth shoots those at a 40% clip.
So that's not necessarily the first shot that he wants to take. Because while it is 40%, there's not a lot of attempts on there. As Ingerson misses a three from the corner as well. So it'll be Meeks now in transition. He'll go up with Kellogg, no good. The rebound will come down to McLaughlin. Now it'll be the Monarchs on the right side of your screen. The pass to Kellogg is just kind of thrown away, and Nagami finds his way in there. He'll go out to Meeks. Meeks will be in contact with Owen McLaughlin, and the whistle for the blocking foul as he tried to drive the lane with 1:07 left in the second quarter.
And with that, Westside is in the bonus.
That was McLaughlin's second and the team's seventh. So Meeks will go to the line as Thompson enters the game for the Warriors. Meeks, first shot. No good off the back iron. And the rebound will come down to number 42, Nick Barnett. So it'll be Bland bringing it back up for the Monarchs. That's Ingerson now to Heilich. A couple reserves in there for the Monarchs. Bench members, I should say. That's going to be Ingerson. Ingerson goes left. Monarchs are working around, not because they want to, but because they're having a tough time with this Westside defense. I'm going to call number 42, Nick Barnett, for the walk as he was trying to work his way into the lane. And so
Westside's help defense has really confused the Papillion La Vista players.
So Ross and Booth will be back on for Thomas and Meeks as Kellogg comes off and Adamick comes on for the Monarchs. We've got just under 30 seconds to play here. 20 left on the clock, second quarter. Westside will probably hold for the last shot. Booth for three. No good off the back iron. It'll be Nagami with the rebound, though. He'll find Thompson. Thompson will go out to Brown for three from the right wing. It's good.
Downtown Carl Brown.
21-point lead for the Warriors as the buzzer will sound, and we will head into the halftime break. Westside leads Papillion La Vista 32-11.
That was a great half of basketball by the Warriors.
They locked
Stifling
down,
on defense.
stifling on defense, and they were patient on offense, and it reflects on the scoreboard. So they'll take 10 minutes And we'll take a few as well. We'll be right back on Warrior Television. Hello again, and welcome back inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors. I'm Jonathan Snover, Theo Jansen on the color tonight, with Joe Graves running the cameras. And the Westside has a 21-point lead over the Papillion La Vista Monarchs at halftime. Your thoughts, Theo?
Westside played as well as they've played all season in that half, really limiting the efficient possessions of the Monarchs with steals and forced turnovers, which they then converted into made shots.
Senior night tonight, of course. Game 2 of a doubleheader after the Westside girls came out on top against the reigning Metro Conference champions. So we will begin the second half. We'll look for a Westside sweep here. 21-point game as McLaughlin gets it going for the Monarchs. On the first possession, number 44, Lindenmeyer gets into the basket, and they're going to call Thompson for the foul.
Now, one thing that could get the Monarchs back into this game is if Westside gets into foul trouble.
However, the first shot is missed. That was Thompson's first foul of the night as well. They do have Booth and Meeks both tagged with 2. Meeks, of course, the lockdown, standout freshman defender, with Booth being the all-around player that he is. Brown picks up his dribble, looking to get out of trouble, and he does. The Monarchs did not pressure him after he picked that up. So Booth will go out to Nagami. And Nagami tries a showy pass to Meeks and just kind of glides past him and out of bounds. Looks like a little miscommunication there.
Rodriguez pass to Lindenmeyer and then into
McLaughlin's hand. Yep. The Warriors are continuing to lock down, not letting those Monarchs get inside.
And a big 3 by Lindenmeyer.
Lindenmeyer does hit a tray from the corner, so the lead is down to 17 points.
There's still a lot of basketball left to be played here.
Monarchs are just trying to gain some momentum. It'll be Thompson from the corner for 3, and that's good for the first points of the half for Westside. He's got 13 on the night and 4 threes. So Lindenmeyer go to the basket on Brown and hit it.
And that was the time when the Monarchs used the Warriors' help defense to their advantage, drawing out the defenders to find an inside man open for a layup.
And Brown was not going to contest that because of didn't want to foul up 20. And so Meeks will hit the free throw line jumper, and the lead is back to 20. This team's trading baskets here to start this one. Meeks is up to 4 on the night. As aforementioned, he's more of a defensive player. But he has worked his way into the starting rotation as a freshman. It's not something you see very often, but it's something you've seen as Thompson gets a hand on McLaughlin, but Kellogg gets the rebound and goes back up. Booth for 3. No good off the iron.
Booth has yet to score tonight.
The Monarchs opened in sort of a box and one to try to shut down Booth, and it was effective. I think they moved more back into a traditional zone, but Booth has still not been producing the way you would think. As Coach Simons takes the timeout to talk it over. They'll take a couple seconds here. The first warning goes off, so
Papio's offense has been hitting on all cylinders thus far.
After scoring just 5 points in the first quarter,
they've already scored 8 points 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this third quarter.
But Westside has done their part to keep up, making their baskets with that Thompson 3, and Meeks hit a jumper, so if the Monarchs want to get back into it, they're going to have to get a couple stops. as much as their offense is firing. So we've got Rodriguez now. It's going to be doubled by Nagami and Brown with the pressure. Lindenmeyer will go up for 2 with the floater, no good, and Kellogg will come down. But they'll call a foul on Chase Thompson, the senior forward. That's going to be his second and the team second. Both of those fouls are from him in the last couple minutes here.
And McLaughlin will inbound to Rodriguez.
Rodriguez will try to find Kellogg, who gets Nagami to leave his feet and goes up for 2 more for the Monarchs. That's been something that they've been doing a lot of here to start this second half. It's getting the ball inside, and Westside's kind of playing off. They don't want to foul. And their lead is still 16, but the Monarchs are slowly inching back into this one. Nagami steps back and gets it out to Thompson. So the Warriors working it around. Looks like the Monarchs have switched to a 2-3, whereas they were in that box and 1.
And that 3 by Meeks was no good.
So it'll be McLaughlin in the corner now. He'll go right. Lindenmeyer will go at the basket. He'll go up for 2. And the lead is cut to 14 here with 4:17 to go.
This is the smallest the lead's been since the first quarter.
Westside kind of jumped out to that 18, 20-point advantage and kind of stuck to it throughout that second quarter. Was up 21 at halftime. It was 32-11, so it's a 12-5 run to open this quarter in the first 4 or so minutes of it. Westside staying calm and composed, though. They're moving the ball around in their home whites as Hagan has entered the game. Going to be Booth. He'll go up for 2. And he's only got 4 tonight, but Westside has worked around that.
A full court press.
It'll be Rodriguez for 3 from the corner. No good off the front of the iron. They'll call it out of bounds. They'll say it hit the top of backboard and went back. So Thomas will come in for Meeks, freshman for freshman.
The Monarchs will have time to get their defense set up on this possession.
With their 2-3 style full court press.
It's been effective if they can get their defense set.
Gami for 3, misses the mark, doesn't even get the rim. And so it'll be Monarch possession after the rebound from Kellogg.
The main problem the Monarchs are facing is these in-transition baskets by the Warriors.
Such as one coming up here from Thompson. He goes up, it's good.
Leads back to 18 for the Warriors.
The flash of an incident was 14, then 2 quick buckets, and now the Warriors have stretched it back out to 18. Monarchs are looking to do something here. That'll be a 3-point attempt from Ingerson, but it's
Kellogg works
fall.
hard to come up with that rebound.
It'll be Rodriguez now. He'll go left. He'll drive the baseline. He'll go to Kellogg for a jumper. No good from just about the free throw line extended.
Tucker Hagan comes down with the rebound.
Thomas now will go at Kellogg, and he'll lose his dribble. Kellogg just used his size there to sort of have a presence, and Thomas just kind of lost it there for a second. So Heilich will be back on for the Monarchs, and Ross back on for the Warriors, who hold an 18-point lead in the second half of our Friday night doubleheader, the final one of the 2018-19 season.
And some fast passes by the Monarchs.
And Lindenmeyer makes his way to the bucket, so we're back to a 16-point lead. Booth kind of fell back there. Looked like he wanted a call, but nothing came. And Lindenmeyer made his way to the basket for 2 easy points. Hagan for 3. No good off the back iron. On the rebound attempt, Damon Ross.
And 1.
Ross goes up, comes back down, and the ball falls. So he'll head to the line. With an 18-point lead, he'll try to make it 19 as Carl Brown enters back into the game for Chase Thompson. We've got
Ross's 4th free throw attempt of the season, according to Max Preps.
Ross is someone that started out in the starting lineup, and then Meeks kind of made his way in there, and so Ross has been getting more like 6-man minutes, along with Reggie Thomas, as he hits his free throw from the line.
1:50 left in the 3rd quarter.
And that was the double team. Booth comes up with it. No good on the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2 free throws out of the transition game there. That was
their number 34. Ingerson had the foul there, his 2nd and the team's 3rd.
Kind of just got caught in the corner on the double team there, and then Booth was able to intercept the pass. So Jaden hits his first free throw. Got a 20-point game as number 24, Nico Bland, comes back on. And Booth hits his 2nd. So the lead is stretched back to 21 after it was at 14. The Monarchs came out firing, got a few stops, but was not enough to get themselves back in it, at least for the time being, as we've got 1.5 to play, as Hagan comes up with the ball. He gets out in transition, but they're going to stop it and call number 44, Lindenmeyer. That's his 2nd of the night, team's 4th of the half.
That might have been a smart play by Lindenmeyer to prevent the transition bucket by Hagan.
Crowd wanted that bucket to come, but instead it was blown dead, and so the Warriors will have possession. Brown will drive. He'll kick it out to Thomas. So now the Warriors. Booth out to Brown for 3. Sweet spot. No good. Rims out. That's one of Carl Brown's favorite spot, but it just did not fall this time.
Reggie Thomas tried to break up that rebound, but sent the ball out of bounds.
And so Adamick and number 42, Nick Barnett, are back in for Lindenmeyer and Kellogg, respectively. That's the same pass they made on the last possession, and Westside is doing a good job of swarming that double team, but the Monarchs break out of it this time. So it'll be Heilich. Heilich will go left. We're going to have 34 Ingerson there. Monarchs passing, kind of in a scramble. They've got 47 seconds to do something, at least for this quarter. And so Barnett will go up for 2 for the Monarchs.
Westside will likely play for the last shot of the possession here.
With 35 seconds left on the clock, that seems feasible. Brown will kick it to Booth. Booth will try to set it up. They're going to screen from Hagan. He'll take a 3. Good. Front iron, backboard and in. He's got 9 on the night.
A smooth pass by number 20, Hoylik, of the Monarchs.
So Hagan's going to get whistled for the foul. It's his first and the team's 3rd. So Adamick will go to the line. First one's off the front of the rim. So Adamick will get one more chance. It's good, nothing but net. The lead is 21. We've got 7.9 to go here. So it'll be Nagami on the right side. He'll go to Booth. Booth will go to Brown for 3 at the buzzer. No good. Rims out. And so we have a 21-point lead for the Warriors at 49-28 over Coach Sam Moore and his Papillion La Vista Monarchs. They'll take a minute.
It was a very even 3rd quarter.
The Monarchs have brought the lead down to 14, and then Westside went on a little spurt to send it back to a sizable lead. So it's 49-28 Warriors after 3. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter of action on Warrior Television. Welcome back inside Westside High School, the home of the Warriors, where Coach Jim Simons and his boys are playing host to the Papillion La Vista Monarchs, and they currently hold a 21-point lead at 49-28. We're through 3 quarters of play, and we have 8 minutes left to go in this one. Thoughts so far, Theo?
Westside has been playing very good with their help defense, and they've got a lot of their points in transition.
They gave up 16 points in that third quarter. That's the most of the night. It was at 5, and then it was 7. So
they played a little bit of a hands-off defense inside.
As the foul is going to be whistled for McLaughlin, and Brown was the victim. McLaughlin's 4th, team 5th.
And Nagambi will inbound.
Gami finds Thompson to Brown. Brown will go at it. He'll find Meeks, and Kellogg's there for the block. Thompson for 3. It's good. Nothing but net.
Thompson's been firing from all cylinders from 3 tonight.
That's his
5th 3.
His 5th 3 of the night, pardon. Then he has 3. He has 1 other field goal and 1 free throw to round it out at 18 so far.
Chase Thompson's more been looking like Clay Thompson tonight.
So it'll be Rodriguez for 3. No good off the right iron. Kellogg will come up with the rebound. He'll just take the jumper, no good off the front iron.
A mid-range jumper is not a shot you want to be taking that often.
Brown will come down with the rebound, and now it's Warrior possession. So the white and reds, the home jerseys for the Warriors here on senior night, as Booth takes to Thompson, who goes up, no good. Meeks with the putback, and it's a 16-point basketball game. Meeks has 6 on the night. We've got 6:40 to play in this 4th quarter. Timeout. Papillion La Vista with 6:39 left. 54-28 Westside.
And Ingerson there was having trouble finding a man to pass to.
That's something that the Warriors have done very good job of tonight, staying in those passing lanes, trying to keep not only the Monarchs on the outside, but trying to get in those passing lanes. Jaden Booth had made a couple steals just with his agility. And so Westside is set to head down the stretch here. They've got a 26-point lead over Papillion La Vista. All right, so it'll be Monarch ball just in front of the scorer's table here. Jack Rodriguez will get the inbound. He'll go right. So we've got just about 6.5 left in this one. Meeks and Brown on the double team, but as number 24, Nico Bland, escapes it, they'll whistle Carl Brown for his first foul of the night, team's 4th of the half. Ball will be inbounded to Lyndon Meyer. That'll be Ingwerson. Ingwerson loses his dribble, and Nagami comes up with the steal.
He was swarmed by Booth from the front, and Thompson
hits the transition 2 and gets the bucket. So
he'll go to the line for 1.
He'll go to the line to try to finish it off. That's going to be called on number 24, Nico Bland. That's his first of the night. And Papillion La Vista will take time, as Westside's lead has been extended to 28, and Thompson will go to the line and try to make it 29 here in just a few seconds.
Westside's open this quarter on a 10-3 run.
Kind of taking any last dwindling hope for the Monarchs, and
as we
said
said
you're going to have to
earlier,
work for it.
Thompson is a 74% shooter from the line.
And he hits his first, so he's 2 of 3 from the line tonight. So it's now a 29-point lead as the Monarchs have possession on the left side of the court here. It'll be Brown whistled for the foul. 6:02 to play. That's going to be his second and the team's 5th of the night. Ball will be inbounded to Bland. It'll be Rodriguez on the left now. Rodriguez is going to be double teamed by Nagami and Brown, but he passes out of it. Rodriguez will hot poke a 3, and it's good.
That was an awkward looking shot for Rodriguez. He didn't have time to set his stance.
And with Nagami in his face, but ball fell anyway, and so the lead has been cut to 26. Booth for 3. Booth answers.
Nothing but net for Jaden Booth.
That's his 12th point of the night. As the Monarchs now have possession. Westside defense still not allowing anything for this Papillion of this offense. They're not letting them get anywhere near the rim. As Kellogg goes up and gets the bucket and the whistle from the ref. And so Kellogg will go to the line for one more with 4:57 to play here. Shots up. It's good. Nothing but net for Preston Kellogg.
Kellogg will go to the bench, and Adamick will come in for the Monarchs.
And so Brown will get the inbound. Monarchs still pressing. Here late. We've got about 5 minutes to play. Ross, he'll go to Nagabi. Nagabi will go over to Thompson, but that pass is intercepted. Be Rodriguez for 3. No good from the corner. But Adamick will come down with it, and he'll go back up for 2 more for the Monarchs.
Westside has a 24-point lead with 4:32 left.
It'll be Nagami now coming left to right. Nagami will find Thompson. Thompson for 3, heat check. No good, front backboard out. That's one of the only ones he's missed tonight. He's been hot from the field.
And Thompson isn't primarily a three-point shooter, but you have to feed the hot hand.
So they're going to whistle Carl Brown.
That's Brown's 3rd foul.
His 3rd this quarter in the last couple minutes. And so Adamick will go to the line. Adamick, pardon. With just about 4 minutes to go here in this one. Adamick's first shot is up. No good. Rimmed out. So Booth will come back on for Chandler Meeks. As Adamick will have one more shot. It's up. No good. It is good. So just about halfway through the final quarter in this one. Got a 60-37 lead for the Warriors. And Thompson tries to go up and slam it, but he's
fouled on the way up.
Fouled on the way up. The foul is going to be on number 24.
Number 42.
42, pardon. That's going to be Nick Barnett. That's his second. Team 7, so there will be free throws the rest of the way. Thompson's first one's up and good.
Papillion just made a big lineup change.
So it'll be Thompson for one more. It's up, it's good, nothing but net. So the Warriors' lead is 25.
And
Here.
Thompson has 20 points on the night.
McLaughlin now at the top of the key. He'll go right for Rodriguez, who finds Kellogg. So the Monarchs are just working the ball around here, trying to figure something out. It'll be a three-point attempt from Ingwerson, and it's good.
22-point lead for the Warriors.
So Coach Simons is going to, Coach Moore is going to call a time. Coach Moore is going to call a timeout.
And Westside has done a good job of defending the passer, limiting their options for the Monarchs.
Papillion La Vista has made some garbage time buckets now, and the lead is 22. We've got 3.5 to play.
Westside still holds a 1-point advantage in this fourth quarter as they came in with a 21-point lead.
Coach Moore for the Monarchs has been very animated this quarter. It's never easy to be down by 20-plus points.
And in the second half, Papillion La Vista has played Westside pretty evenly. It was just that dominant defense in the first half that has kept Papillion La Vista out of it.
That 14-0 run to begin the second quarter kind of pushed the margin, kind of gave them some space to work with, and ever since then, Westside has held a fairly sizable lead. The lead was cut back to 14 in the third quarter, but nothing more came of that, and so the Warriors are now up 22. Just about 3 minutes to play. Brown goes up. Shot's no good, but they'll whistle foul.
I believe that'll be on Adamick.
Yes, it will. It'll be on number 50, Matt Adamick. It's his second and the team's 8th. Carl Brown's first shot's up and misses off the front rim. Second shot's up. It's good.
23-point Warrior lead.
Rolled off the front of the rim and in, so we've got 3:10 to play here.
Rodriguez taking the ball up for the Monarchs.
Now it'll be Hoylick. He'll go up. Loses control of the ball, but they're going to call a foul. It's going to be on PJ Ngami, the junior. It's his first. First shot's up, no good for Heilich. Second shot for Heilich's up. No good off the back of the rim, and Thompson comes down with the rebound. So it'll be Westside possession on the right side of the court here. Got just under 3 minutes to play. Booth now. He'll go up, no good. Off the little step move. Westside continues to put the pressure on D, not allowing much for the Monarchs.
Monarchs are trying to work around the perimeter, find an open man inside.
Which they do is Adamick, but Thompson is there to stop him. So, as the clock dwindles here, late on senior night, Westside holds a 23-point lead. As Thompson gets a steal, he goes down, but Booth is there in transition. No good on the layup. Looks like it was forced a little bit, kind of found the bottom of the rim. Maybe he was expecting some contact from behind. Free from Heilich, no good, and Ngami comes down with it. Heilich gets a hand on that one, but Brown comes up with it, and so they're going to call a foul on the baseline. as
That's on That's on Nico Bland.
yes, sir, it is. It's going to be his second, team 9th of the half. So Brown will go to the line for 1-1. Here comes Dominic Rizak. Brown's shot is up and good. So we've got a 24-point lead for the Warriors here. Just under 2 minutes to play. Brown will get one more opportunity from the line. It's up. It's good. So Drew Gibbons, the senior, will be on for Carl Brown. This is Westside's last scheduled regular season home game.
They're in a good position to host for the district. Right now they're in 5th in points in the state. And what do you think about this Warrior team going into the state tournament, Jonathan?
I think that this is a very, very dangerous Westside team. I think that starting 5 has a lot of potential to, as we saw tonight, lock down on D. They're a team that is going to be able to compete with pretty much anyone in the state.
They're hot right now. They're on a 7-game winning streak, about to be extended to 8. And momentum plays a large part when it comes to the state tournament.
Warriors have not lost since they came home from the Metro tournament at the beginning of January. Kind of fell to Omaha Central by a good margin, and they've came back and they've beat top 10 teams such as Creighton Prep. They scored 91 last Saturday against Lincoln Southeast. They beat Omaha Northwest on the road. Those are just a few wins to name.
They had a big home win over Omaha South, who was highly ranked in the state at the time.
That was a very close win. So Reggie Thomas's shot is up and good.
And the close game experience has to only help the Warriors heading into the state tournament.
And not only the state tournament, but the districts. You have to play your way into the state tournament. So with 1:05 left, Matt Adamick will go to the line
for 2.
For 2 as double bonus is on now for the remaining 1:05. Adamick goes up and good, so you'll have one more opportunity from the line. It's up. It's good. And so there's a 24-point lead for the Warriors with 1:05 to play here on senior night. It'll be Rizak now. Rizak will go into Gibbons. Gibbons will go back to Rizak. So the Warriors moving the ball around here late. Tucker Hagan for 3, no good. Gibbons comes down with the rebound. He'll go pump fake up and good. The senior has 4 points tonight. It was announced tonight that Gibbons will be attending Creighton for academics.
And Thomas almost got away there, but there was a foul.
And so number 32, Miles Wheatley, will head to the line. 24.6 to play. It's up. No good. Front back and out. So Michael Finan and Dylan Folda back into this one. Into this one. Wheatley will get one more opportunity from the line. It's up. No good off the back iron. Folda comes down with it, but loses it. So Wheatley will go up, and they're going to get Dom Rizak from behind on the foul, so Wheatley will head right back to the line, this time with 19.7 on the clock. It's up. No good off the back iron. Second one is up. No good off the front iron.
Ryan Atkins comes down with that rebound.
Atkins will go to Rezak. Rezak will go up. No good. So we've got 9 seconds here. It's going to be the Monarchs. It'll be Wheatley again. They'll call a foul with 2.5 on the clock. They'll blow the whistle and send Wheatley to the line.
That's 3 straight trips to the line for Wheatley on Monarch possession.
He'll have 2 shots. First one will be up. No good off the front iron. So he's had 5 shots in the last 3 possessions and makes have been scarce. Wheatley will go up. It's good. So Westside will inbound the ball and maintain possession, and this one will do it for this one. Westside defeats the Papillion La Vista Monarchs and sweeps the doubleheader with a 68-43 win in the boys' game. For Jonathan Snover, Theo Jansen, Joe Graves on the camera.